Program. Its very definition seems abstract, a plan or system under which action may be taken toward a goal. But what truly defines a program? First, you must start at the beginning, a standard set so high by a state titan in tennis who knows how to give back. Once the standard is set, you need characters to follow: the swagger of Joe Newland, a talking Billy, a barking Blake. You need the epic speeches of Reed Madison, the aches and pains of Nikhil. You need the style of an Amar to create the Amar. Sometimes you even need a golfer who can play tennis, a basketball player who found midcourt on the tennis court. But a true program is just not about the players, it is so much more. You must find characters bigger than life, that three letters can't define, and a sane wife to keep him straight, a teaching legend to take his Sundays to teach the youth, sometimes even a true squared, an innovative coach to first introduce freestyle cardio training. A program must have parents, and not just any parents. Parents that call the team fence huggers but will jump any fence to stand by their team, even if the other guy's real name was Mustafa. Parents who travel the interstate north and south just to watch their kids. Parents who even travel across the country. Mothers who always take care of everything, except keeping track of time. Parents who can find East and Central in the same day. Parents who let their sons step out of Japan and land on a tennis court in BG. Even the famous parent who claims to be the real Crocodile Dundee. Add two crazy Canadians with a dog, that one special parent who never misses a beat, always says yes, and is always there asking what I can do next, who treats all kids as her own. You have to have a self-proclaimed director of ops when his only real true task was making sure that the coach and a few of these guys had enough rest on the road. And the coaches' wives and families. The ones who tolerate the hours, the late dinners, and in their eyes, sometimes, the bad coaching. Programs are a culmination of moments in time on and off the court. Who will ever forget the first time you heard Shirty Love? The winning volley on a Saturday in Corbin from a kid we barely knew. The gun flexing only Philip could pull off, winning a third set tiebreaker in Covington to seal the match. The limo ride. Peanut butter and jelly. Becoming the number one customers at B-Dubs only to learn that the Predators are on every night. The rumba at Havana. The 4:30 Louisville traffic. The night at the Days Inn. Snapping the pole vault in the pool. 3 a.m. team meetings at White Castle. Realizing E-Town has better cable channels than anyone. Kids learn that, hey, maybe we can compete. Watching Tanner invent the tornado and then having Jacob double the feat in the same day. Trying to find coach only to realize he's autograph chasing from his childhood idol. Walking on the courts at UK for the first time the night before state only to realize no one brought tennis balls. Taking regional championship photos at your rival's courts. Programs find ways to add pieces to the puzzle. Who said jacks are not greater than kings? Who needs the Jonas Brothers when you land the Jonas? Tracking down that one coach let him open more doors for the program. Programs reload, not rebuild. This is why we have such a good JV team. We have younger, bigger brothers. The swing only George has. For this tennis program, the foundation has been literally paved by this senior group. Each one of these seniors has their individual story, but nowhere amongst those stories was the team ever lost. This is the team that practiced the very night arriving home from their defeats at state their freshman year. Yas taught this group many things: how to smash a forehand, how loose a bladder can be, and how to say you hear me in only one way he could. Chris brought a natural ability and a gifted set of hands to this team, along with being a physical presence on and off the court. He was a half of the infamous tennis duo of Hans and Franz. Chris is the physical presence. Tanner taught us that you can still look Hollywood and look good on the court. Also a part of the Hans and Franz duo, he holds the team record for minutes slept by a player on qualifying road trips, fastest to sleep, and most calories consumed. Austin brings to mind phrases like, it's okay to be in singles, you can grow a foot in a year, it may take 5 years to find the right partner. Sasquatch does exist and plays tennis. And it's okay to hit the scoreboard at UK. Persistence, attention to detail, and endurance describe what Austin will leave this program. Jacob has left many marks on this team, and himself, holding the team record for self-inflicted wounds by his tennis racket. Rackets broken, and the amount of balls hit over the fence. Jacob taught us you can survive bad hair and come out looking good on the other side. His big serve and aggressive game will be his ultimate mark on this program. Philip has brought this program so much. The ability took his opponent and their parents mentally out of their game. His endless rallies, his patience, his ability never to give up on any point. But most importantly, he taught the program what it truly means to be a team player. Never once complaining or quitting when outcomes were different than his hopes, and doing it with a smile. Finally, a program is not built without direction of a unique individual, not just a coach. An individual that has the ability to be friends with his players, but demanding and getting the most out of each of them, a relationship seldom found at any level in sports. This individual must think outside the box, teaching his program to become known as the Road Warriors, taking this program from its infancy to play the top teams in the state, seeing the vision of the growth of the program. Breaking out a white suit at a tennis match to show his players he will do anything for them. Staying up until 3 a.m. listening to the kids' stories. Standing up for his program at all costs and not worrying about the risk. Great leaders only come around every so often, and this program is fortunate to have one that treats each and every one of these kids as if they are his own. This coach has the ability to bring so many people together and to unite one tennis program. 5 straight region titles, a sure foundation for the future. The only thing that can be said is let's go Wood.